So thank you very much, Professor. Talk about the types of special economic zone. From that, we understand that the special economic zone will evolve when the global value chain evolve as well. So through time, not only that each different special economic zone have emerged, but also the objectives, the purpose, even the incentive packages, and also the policies may change as well. So in that case, why should developing countries adopt a special economic zone? Professor, can you explain that? So yes, it seems like, as you mentioned, Asian countries, I believe majority of Asian countries are developing countries. They are always want to take part of to set up a special economic zone. But why should they start an economic zone? It seems like they are using it as a one-fit-all solution to boost up the economy.
Well, actually, that's very true. And I think it is very important to understand why special economic zones, the question that you are asking. I think the policy makers must ask that question. Why they should have a special economic zone in the first place. Because normally after the success of China, they were demonstrated as the most potent tool of attracting economic activity, FDI and things like that. But they may not be successful in all the countries. So why SEZs? First of all, we must understand that. You see that, as I said, global value chains are proliferating across the world, and everybody is trying to participate in those global value chains. This is because this is one way to attract foreign direct investment and technology. So attracting FDI and technology, these are the two key factors that are leading these economies to push into special economic zones. But then why special economic zones? The reason is that business climate in most of these countries are rather bad. It's rather poor because there are some institutional barriers here, and there are some bottlenecks, production failures. Markets are not really working because of so many factors. The labor market is not working. Financial markets are not really working in the market way. So there are certain policy tools which are in place that do not allow efficiencies of the markets, or there are restrictive regimes on trade or FDI, for instance. Now, it is very important to overcome these rules and regulations, these regimes, to attract FDI. So special economic zones is one reason where you can relax these rules and you can allow these foreign investors to come and produce for value chains. You see, for value chains, you have to have very cost effective. You have to have very effective infrastructure so that schedules are met. So this time is a very important factor. So there is time, efficiency and cost. These are the important things. And I think the purpose of setting special economic zones is to relax the rules, provide good enabling business environment where they can attract foreign direct investment and participate in global value chains. But then what is happening currently is that new special economic zones are being set up in newer countries. But then many of these bottlenecks, many of these failures, they are not really addressed. They have become a sort of incentives platforms. So they are providing lots of tax incentives to foreign companies. And this is creating a problem of race to the bottom. So I think what is very important is to really understand what are the development challenges, what are the institutions that act as bottlenecks for their investment and their technology transfers, and then address those ones in special economic zones. So it is very important that every special economic zone is designed on the basis of the country specific factors. So there is no one size fits all kind of formula, and there is no recipe why a special economic and how a special economic can be successful, except that they should effectively address the problems that the country is facing in attracting FDI.